Oh wow. I think we are live. You're definitely live. Live and alive. Live and alive. Very, very cool. Very cool to see. Let's see how our audio is. Yeah, we are doing good. Yeah. Very awesome. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. Go, 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 BC. Nice to see ya. Knock, good to see ya. Justin, good to see you too. Yeah, nice to have you on the stream. We're in Kerrisdale right now. Yes, that is where we are. We are in Kerrisdale. Good to have you on the stream. Guilherme, nice to see you too. Good to have you on the stream. Yeah, we are in Kerrisdale, the Tidal Lands boardwalk right now. This is such an epic place. This is just like the chillest park. I think VLB Chang wanted me to come here at one point in time, so or VBC it might be, I can't remember, but anyways, dude, if you're on the stream or you're watching the recording later, we made it. So thanks for the idea. Nick, nice to have you. Ziggy, good to have you too. Yeah, we're down here just on the Fraser River. I love it when I come down to the Fraser River. It's just so chill. We got like a nice little walk out here too. And very, very cool. And then yeah, you can see it's low tide right now, so a lot of stuff is exposed here. And they have these logs along the river here. This is where they store a lot of the logs from the lumber industry and stuff down here. If we could zoom in on this side right here, you can really start to see that across the way there. There's some of the logs that they have stored there. You can see the fresher logs there. They're out there just floating literally on the water. It's literally more cost affordable to float logs down the Fraser River than it is to put them on the back of a truck. They basically try to take them off the truck as soon as possible, get them on the water. They can tug them down, especially if it's from like the island or from up north. It's easier to get the logs down the river, along the ocean down the river. So good to have you on the stream, folks. Let's head on out. Fraser Park is this is the tail end of the Kerrisdale neighborhood, and we're gonna have to go up to Angus, and then from there that'll take us up and into Kerrisdale. If there's any buffering along the way, just to let you know. That's just life on over here. Isn't as busy of an area. But yeah, let's head on out. Let's check it out. You're here with Jerome Forestwood, and we're on our neighborhood checkup here in the Kerrisdale neighborhood. Now, when you think of Kerrisdale, do you think of this? No, you don't. You think of that nice little retail area there that also borders Arbutus Ridge, as well as the Shaughnessy neighborhood. But this is Kerrisdale. This is technically the southern part of Kerrisdale. There's even another part on the other side of a golf course. And that's where you'll find like farmers' farms and stuff like that still. And horse stables. There's like so many just different ways to go along this boardwalk here. It's fascinating. Yeah, it's good to have you on the stream, Guilherme. Good to have you too. Just keep walking here. Love the Fraser. This just shows you like both the symbols of the past with the lumber industry and how it's here even today, here in Vancouver, as well as here in British Columbia. It's one of our big economic drivers on over here. And so it's just fascinating to see it when you actually get to see it. So cool, so cool. Now too, it's like when you drive past a big mine as well. Mining's another thing. That's big in Vancouver. You can see a jet going down there. There's those logs one more time for you. Just out there, floating in the water. Floating in the water. So yeah, welcome to Fraser River Park. I'm sure Nick would like to see some lumberjacks too. Unfortunately, I can't deliver that at this current moment in time. But it's the thought that counts, right, Nick? See the nice picnic tables on over here. I can't say definitively, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people come down here and chill out and barbecue here in the summertime, right here along the river. So quiet here. Besides the planes, okay, and the caws of crows, it's pretty quiet. There's two barges parked on the other side of the Fraser River there, and of course that's Lulu Island right on over there too. I believe Lulu Island, it might be Seabreeze. Feel free to correct me if I get it wrong. Either way, Richmond. So we'll go along this. This goes along a bend here and turns. And that'll take us out of Fraser Park. So howdy folks, good to see you folks in the neighborhood. We're here on our neighborhood checkup to check up and check in on the Kerrisdale neighborhood. See how she's doing. This is a primarily residential neighborhood. It does have some retail areas, especially along West Boulevard around 49th up to 41st, where it has a major Kerrisdale retail hub. But over here it's relatively quiet. Relatively. This is where they got the interpretive displays over here in the park. Got an old anchor on over here. Not sure what they're building on over here, but this is interesting too. Says the living room. So that's interesting. It looks like there's some self-made construction on over here. Sure the park staff won't mind. And there's where you can really get a good look at the logging industry out here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Are you allowed to camp there? No, I don't think this is a campsite. I think this is just a park. That's what it said on Google Maps. So, it doesn't hurt to ask. Yeah, so this is like they're talking about the fishery down here and its relationship to the logging industry. That's cool, especially like the white sturgeon they're trying to bring back in the Fraser River. White sturgeon's one of those big, huge fish. They get quite old. Some of them are from the hangover from the period of the dinosaurs, yeah. So, beautiful park nonetheless. Yeah, there's definitely some families that regularly come out here. I wouldn't be surprised. Like there's a large Japanese diaspora group down here, and they would definitely enjoy a day outdoors, just chilling with family in a nice park on a nice sunny day. So They got bathrooms down here too, just to let you know. The bathrooms are right on over there. Those are the bathrooms. Not just the porta potties, and the other ones are closed. The porta potties are here too. Give me a sec. Forever remembered, Cindy. So this fountain's here for Ronnie Roberg. Very cool. So this is Angus Drive up here. Angus Drive will take us along the border up to West 57th. So we're gonna head this way. Not sure where this goes to. Kind of interested. It goes to some steps on over here. Seems to be some home. Interesting. We'll cross the street though. Just to let you know, on hills like this, we can buffer and lose signal. Just hang tight if we do. Won't be long. We are now on Angus. And this is Angus Drive we're on. So part of the philosophy behind the neighborhood checkup is to come to neighborhoods that we wouldn't normally come to and just check in on them and check up on them, see what they're like. So we took you to one of the major parks here in the neighborhood, about as far south as we could go. There's another one down here too that's pretty south. It's also on the Fraser River. Okay. But that one we'll leave for another day. If you want to explore that one, you can check Google Maps and figure out which one that is. The Fraser River Park's the main one. And just come on through and check out these neighborhoods. Like, how often have you been down to like the southern side of Kerrisdale? Like, it's hard enough sometimes for Vancouverites to get to the retail area of Kerrisdale. Unless they live there, they'll go there every once in a while. University friends going from the university, riding down on the R4, okay, along 41st Avenue, or just like meeting up with family and friends and stuff like that. But yeah, unless you live here, you really don't come down here very often. So this gives people an opportunity to see a different part of the neighborhood. And instead of the common touristy places where people most often, vlog or make point of view videos, or even where, our foodies go. We'll hopefully be checking out some food as they head on through the area, though that won't be happening until the second half of the stream, because there's not a whole lot down here. Not at all. There is in the Marple area, but the minute you get on over here to Carisdale, no siree, not the same thing. Here's some of the homes in the area. This is very, very much residential for a bit. Just to let you know, be honest with you too about it. So he was like, yeah, I was there for 10 days, wasn't enough to explore fully. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Vancouver, you really can explore in one day. Looks like they got a new development, a nice big home on over here. Look at this. Look at that. And someone's building a nice little mansion on over here. That's quite impressive. Quite impressive. You'll find those dotted throughout this type of neighborhood on over here. Ziggy spent most of the days in Tofino. There's nothing wrong with that. Tofino's awesome. Especially if you're a surfer or a major nature fan, Tofino is that's an awesome place to go. Not everyone gets there. Good idea. Okay, it's our turn. Yeah. There's a lot to the West Coast, a lot more than people realize. And they also think when they come on over to Vancouver that it's going to be like Toronto. Mainly big towers everywhere, large canyons of buildings you're walking through. But no, not necessarily the case. Look at some of these homes on over here. A lot of these homes are like Tudor, Revival, or English Arts style buildings, or something that's trying to replicate it. So this would be more English Arts with the exposed wood and stuff like that, but it doesn't have like the exposed beams and everything too. It's also much cleaner than you'll see when you look at a Tudor building with the rock and everything there. Nice clean fresh lines. This would be more Tudor design right on over here. This is a new building that's going in. And they're really trying to make these new homes fit in with some of the old homes that are over here too. Pretty neat to see. Those are just two of the major architectural styles that are here. That's one of the things that you'll find in this neighborhood, is that there is a lot of older homes that have been around for a long time over here. Oh wow, I have no idea where I am. Well, I do, but oh my gosh, the signal's like low. Wow. Yeah, there's some big kind of quiet country estates over here. Or country style estates. Big properties along this stretch. That's what you'll find down here. That is what you'll find. So that you see with very interesting to see. Very interesting. We're on the park side here. We need to get on the other side of the street. We can do that. If there was a sidewalk. That's interesting. Okay, so big old park on over here. This is Riverview Park we're walking past right now. This is on the Marpole side. Okay. No sidewalk here. It tells you a lot about the Kerrisdale neighborhood. In front of these homes, no sidewalk. No sidewalk. Sidewalk doesn't pick up until up there, so let's see how the homes change when we get there. Very big homes here. Maybe that's why my thumbnail image is grayed out right now. Money speaks. So we'll cross the street when we get up there. I bet the homes get much, much smaller. Much, much smaller the minute we get up to that corner there where the sidewalk picks up. Very, very big. Okay. That's wild. You know you're in an affluent area when the sidewalks disappear. Again, you'll see on the Marpole side here, but much different. Yeah, and now that we're over here, the houses have got dramatically smaller. Tudor style, popular here in Vancouver. You can see it with the beams right there. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Yeah, homes over here usually start around 2 million and go up to 4. And I'm sure there's more. The bigger ones go for even more. So we'll keep walking here. We're at 63rd here in the Kerrisdale neighborhood. Just showing you here on our neighborhood checkup a little bit of what Kerrisdale looks like. Really giving you a bigger appreciation for where we actually are and the types of neighborhoods we're in. Okay. It's easy to go to the Kerrisdale resident or retail area and just have a nice meal and chill out and relax, but you don't necessarily get down here and get to check out some of the homes that are on over here. Okay? Or see what the vibe is. Unless you go, that's a beautiful home. Beautiful, beautiful. This would be more English arts on over here. Clean, crisp lines, relatively simple. Okay, really integrated with nature. The walking path up and into there. And the same thing on over here. This is more of an English art style building. Again, the concept of nature when you were doing English arts is really a groomed, manicured garden that you can see here. You don't have the exposed beams. Okay, nice, clean, crisp, geometric lines. Not trying to look like a castle, looking more like a home. So, yeah. And that's the English art stuff. So those two styles are very popular on over here. And they're from like the 1900s and the 20th century. So everything from the that would be the 1800s, that's the 19th century. And the 20th century would be the 1900s. There's the bus stop right on over there. Angus Street and 61st. This is where it all starts. I've also got the West Boulevard over here now too. That's good to see. Choppy, good to see you. Yeah, Vancouver's a vibe. I'm just checking out the vibe down here. Very, very interesting. This is 61st we're passing. Look at this street. Let's look at that. That's beautiful. Over here, the border leaves Angus Road. And because we've caught up with the Arbutus Greenway right now, right on over there. So that is the border now. between this neighborhood and... No, actually, no, it's not the border. Angus Street over here, because we're gonna cross up ahead. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. I'm learning the borders of Kerrisdale as we speak, folks. Yeah, we gotta go straight on Angus here still. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is where the Arbutus Greenway parallels Angus for a bit. Unless you take the pathway. So we're going to take the pathway and then continue on the border here. You can see the walkway over here. Will! Good to have you on the stream. Nice to have you here. So, it's good. The cars are letting us cross. Thank you. I think there's signal you can hit, but I didn't hit it. They were just kind of like, let the guy through. That's cool. So yeah, this is we're still in Kerrisdale right now. The crossover into Kerrisdale just happened with the Arbutus Ridge here. What time is it with you? It's 4:24. 4:24. There's the Arbutus Greenway. So this is your major recreational path over here. We can cross. This will take us into the Kerrisdale Community Garden. This will also take us back to Angus Drive. It looks like they got like honeybees on over here. Look at that. So they literally have honeybees here. Wow, you can see the bees right on the side. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, that's fascinating. So they literally in the garden have bees. That's good to see. Good to see. It's probably helping flower stuff. Like they're growing, I'm not sure if those look like pears. There's pears here. There's tomatoes, kale, onions, even beautiful flowers. Wild. That's awesome. These are like cousins of the sunflowers. Oh, we even got a sunflower right down here. This thing's gonna get huge. So we'll head up the street here. Don't upset the bees, that's true. Looks like they're pretty chill, like they're just out there relaxing right now. We found ourselves back on the Marple side of the border. That's okay, we can look at the other side of the street. Again, we're on the Marple side right now. This is the Kerrisdale side. No sidewalks. Where'd the sidewalks go? No sidewalks. Look at that right there. It's like hiding the whole home. Just fascinating to see. It's like they encourage you to walk in Marple, but they definitely don't want you walking around Kerrisdale. No, not at all. Not at all. Again, no sidewalk. There's the start of a sidewalk going over there. So fascinating. That house would be $1 million, probably more than that. Justin, nice to have you on the stream. It's probably like 2 to 4 million. The smaller ones are probably 2 million. The bigger ones are 4 million. Kerrisdale is too rich for sidewalks, that's what Nick's saying. Okay, Nick, I'll let you say that and write that. That gets me off the hook. Not that I haven't said enough already. Yeah, this place is affluent. Affluent, affluent, affluent. Again, this is another English arts building. And the English arts movement was very big on over here in Vancouver. There's another one there. You can see it doesn't have the exposed beams, but it has the peaked roofs, clean lines, so sharp geometric lines. Even if it's a curve, it's a very clean curve. Yeah. 1 million is more Surrey. Yep. These are like multi-millions. 2 million or more. And usually more. Christine, good to have you on this channel. Yeah. Yeah, and again, here's the Tudor. So it's just two different styles. They were both used at the same time, but these are the exposed beams right here. That really tells you the Tudor style of a building. Okay. And sometimes they'll have fancy adornments on them that look like castles. Another Tudor style design right here. So, and that's significant. The reason it's significant is it indicates when the homes were built. Okay, anywhere from the late 1800s. Okay, which would be the 19th century to the early 1900s, up until the middle of it in the 1950s and stuff like that. It's really when they built those homes. So a lot of these homes over here are very, very much older and part of the old neighborhood here. Yeah. Let's go and let's check out more of this area. Oh my gosh, I want to go like a few streets, but then there's like no sidewalk here. There's the park I want to check out on over here called Shannon Muse Park. Again, no sidewalk. I'm just gonna walk on the side there because there's no sidewalk. Is there hockey players living there? I have no idea, probably. You can literally tell. This is fascinating. Look, this one even has like this fancy adornment here. So again, no sidewalk. So we're leaving to the Marple side. Where there's a sidewalk. Again, there is affluence over in this area of Marple, but most of Marple is not as affluent in any way, shape, or form as to the rest. It's much more a mix of affluence and Marple and working class. Whereas Kerrisdale, wow, a little different. Nice neighborhood though, nice neighborhood. Never had any problems, never had any weirdos. No one giving me a hassle or anything like that. So the neighborhoods aren't that bad. I'm just making an observation when you're strolling through as part of the neighborhood checkup. So again, this is the side right on over here. So if you're on a major street, you don't get a sidewalk until you get into these neighborhoods, and then they have sidewalks running along like Whitshire Street here. But when they can get away with it here along the border, they literally take the sidewalk away, segregating the neighborhood, forcing the people that want to use their 2 feet to walk down the Marple side. Very interesting to see. They couldn't afford to live there. I looked at the real estate pages. Homes are for sale here for 3 to 5 million. Thanks. I'll update my data. Yeah, my data was just 1 point off at 2 to 4 million. Like, yeah, look at this home right here. Okay. This is definitely like a more Marple home. Small, quaint, wartime home. You get across the street there and you get these much, much bigger things. You get that. So different, so different. Looks like this guy is walking along here. So let's walk on the Marpole side then. Or let's walk on the other side. Looks like it's fenced here anyways. So we'll come on over here. Across the street. That's okay. That'll give us a nice soft grassy place to walk across. Every home along here has a gate. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Every time I'm going into an area where there's some affluence and I want to keep people out of it, it's just so interesting. The internet signals get weaker. All of that stuff. Money truly does speak. That sounds about right. That's what Justin's saying in response to the next statement about home prices. Now there's a lovely Granville Special. Yeah, the other home that I looked at. It's still a multi-million-dollar home, guys. Property values over here in Vancouver are very, very expensive. It's just fascinating to see. Fascinating. I bet there are no trespassing signs everywhere there. There's definitely like no parking signs. This is Adara Street right on over here. Now we've gotten to a complex on over here. So they have a lot of Chinese characters inside. It's more like an apartment building here. Yeah, so an apartment building. The minute you get to the apartment buildings and townhouses over here, this is when you get the sidewalk. So yeah, there it is right there. Apartment buildings and townhouses. Those look more like townhouses. And like this carries over to Marpole. But yeah. So these are townhouses right here. So somebody owns like the whole unit here. All the way up, the windows too, and then it starts again for the townhouses. Looks like they got one on one side. So you don't get both windows. You only get one of the windows. One row of the windows. I do see like no trespassing signs, Nick. When you get into these properties, like there's like no trespassing signs just past the gates here. And then there's areas that have like specific gates that are built into the structure. Just really interesting to see. And then the other side is Marpole, it's wide open. Oh, here's the Mews right here. So this is the Shannon Park Mews right here, and there's a kind of condominium apartment area on over here. I think they eat beans and toast and soup every day. Ah! Sure. So there's kind of like these condominiums all around the Shannon Mews parks here, and townhouses. Well, condominium townhouses. This is the Shannon Mews right here. Beautiful. So in the winter time, when it rains a lot more, this would fill up with water, making a little pond. This is beautiful. Look at this park here. It's very quaint. They got a path back here too. Nice benches. There's the no trespassing signs for Nick. So literally this side of the property is built. If you live in here, I guess you can get in here. Otherwise, private. Beautiful, beautiful. Lots of bees out here right now. They're loving these flowers. And then here's the Muse right here. Absolutely a nice little place to chill, but yeah. Just Nick was like saying, I bet there is. Yeah, nice little part to sit here too. So this apparently is an Italian garden. Okay. And it has links to this home right here. Okay. So there you can see some of the Italian influence here in this neighborhood. There is an Italian diaspora that lives over in Kerrisdale, but it's also very, very multicultural. You'll see a lot of the different Asian diaspora groups on over here too. So very, very cool. And then of course all the other pan-Canadian people that could afford to live here too. So yeah, so these condominiums on over here usually will go for about, if I was reading right, about 800,000 to 1.2 million, stuff like that. Hey, good to see you. Probably more. Nothing wrong with that. You're in like a nice quiet neighborhood though here too. Very, very interesting to see. Okay, let's head up the way and then we'll head on over to 49th. And we'll check out more of this very, very interesting neighborhood. Here on our neighborhood checkup. So there's a bit of retail in this building here, as you can see. They got they got a clinic in here, a medical clinic. Okay. A pharmacy. Looks like they got an empty space here. So it looks like they're really trying to bring a bit of business into this building right on over here. It looks like they even got a sign right there. You can see rental inquiries. They're really trying to bring some people in. Okay. So here we are, the next border right on over here. Let's see if there's sidewalks. This is Granville Street and 57th right here. Okay. And down there, that's Marpole. That's Marpole down there. And once you get up here on this side, this is, oh, look at this, Toaster. Busted! Oh, that's a taxi cab too. That's not good. Toaster is more south. You don't see Toaster too often up there. Lewis, good to see you. Oh, my husband just saw you outside. You're on YouTube. Very cool. Good to see you here. Yeah. We're just on a neighborhood checkup of Kerrisdale. That's when we check up and check out the neighborhood. So, yeah, just seeing what the neighborhood's like. Never been over here before. No? Very cool. Nice to have you on the street. Yeah. Yeah, I just got waved at. I said hey. I was about it. I was like, hey. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. Yeah, so we're just on Granville Street now. And we're strolling through the area. You can see some of the condominiums. There's like trails that are open over here, but this is really private property, so I don't think anyone would be stopping you so long as you're not causing a problem. There's the number 10 bus right there. But it is technically private property. Very cool, very, very cool. Yeah, and it's just a funny name. It's one of the major entrances. That's very cool. That's very cool of a neighborhood there. A condominium neighborhood down here. Very awesome. So yeah, we'll go up the street here. Okay. Here's the iconic St. Stephen's Church right here. Beautiful, beautiful church. I love this lake. That's very cool. Nice little A-frame building for a church. No big surprise, there's a United Church out here. So we're just gonna go up a few blocks. Yep, Nick's all about the jokes. So we're gonna keep walking here. Just out here on Granville Street. Very, very cool. Very interesting to see. This is where you're gonna get some of the bigger homes too. Yeah, look at this. They got gates on the doors. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, so Marple goes to 57th Avenue, and then that's Marple for you. Okay. And right now we're in Kerrisdale. Very cool, very cool. So we're at 52nd, and then 49th is right up ahead here. So once we're over at 49th, I'll head back into the neighborhood and on over to East and West Boulevard. And that'll really take us into the heart of Kerrisdale. Let's keep walking here. The day of the daddy's trail. So true, so true. Let's keep going, and thank you much. It's greatly appreciated. Who's excited for Friday Fried Chicken? I know I am. You can always put a comment on As's page. Ask to see a certain spot, maybe that'll make him excited. Do some research and choose a spot. As is already always open for recommendations about fried chicken in the Metro Vancouver area. He's got a plan right now. He's not telling me though. He likes to keep it secret. So that'd be the Friday fried chicken walks we do on As's channel. We'll keep strolling here. 49th up ahead. Like, look at this right here. Just gated. Oh, those are menacing. Look at that. Grr. Grr. Awesome. Me get one of those big mansions. You come on in, the guards outside are fried chicken. Giant pieces of fried chicken. Or representations of fried chicken, because they'd be stone. You know what's funny about that? I tried fried chicken Thursday because I couldn't wait, but it just doesn't hit the right way. It does on Friday. Fair enough. Oh, it looks like they're combining lots on over here. And they're gonna build the tower on over here or something. That's cool. So these are the lots that they're combining right now. These are small. These are like old marple homes. So yeah, they're gonna combine the lots together. Oh, so this house is probably empty too right now. Those are a few of the holdovers. They're probably still multi-million-dollar homes, even though they look worn down. So welcome, welcome. A few other people have joined the stream. We're doing a neighborhood checkup of Kerrisdale here. Very interesting neighborhood. Missing quite a few sidewalks. Nice to have sidewalks here at least. Looks like sidewalks are a more popular thing in neighborhoods outside of Kerrisdale. And you have like these interesting areas here. This is definitely like a developer right on over here. Big truck, nice home, cart right on over there. Carry tools or whatever they need. If you want one of these homes, oh, looks like Carisdale is selling it right here. Here's one right here for you. Nice little home right on over here. Nice big parking lot. Now we're back in the condominiums. Let's keep walking here. Coming up to 49th Avenue. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that like button. Let's keep strolling here through the neighborhood. So this is 49th we're coming up on. The R4 runs through here. And then when 49th terminates, it turns onto Marine Drive and heads up with the UBC. So, or not the 49th, the 49 bus comes through here. The R4 also connects through here. There's the 49 Metro Town. That's the bus that'll take you. It's like the R4, it's articulated, but makes a few more stops. Okay. Let's cross the street and then head on down. We're gonna go into the heart of Kerrisdale now. Twenty-Ninth Avenue is really one of the streets that goes right through the middle of Kerrisdale. That and East and West Broadway, or not East and West Broadway, East and West Boulevard. And you can see right on over here, new development already happening. It looks more like a plot for a tower. And then they have this home on over here, Granville Gardens. This looks like a senior's living home right here. Very, very cool. Yes, the neighborhood's changing. Slowly but surely. Let's keep going. I think we found a sidewalk though. Yay! Sidewalks! Sidewalks are good. So let's keep going. We're here in our neighborhood checkup over in Kerrisdale. I'm checking up on the neighborhood. Look at that home right there. So again, another Tudor style. This is really, really the homes that are here in the neighborhood. Oh wow, look at that. Look at the landscaping on there too. That is a pretty penny. Not cheap at all. And then behind me here, they're doing asbestos removal. Oh no. So yeah, welcome folks. A few other people who joined the stream. We're on our neighborhood checkup here in the Kerrisdale neighborhood in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Part of the reason we do neighborhood checkups is to come to neighborhoods and check up on them and check them out. See what they're all about. See what's going on in these neighborhoods too. Just to let you know, because sometimes, how often do you come down here? Unless you have a reason to. You're visiting a friend, you live here, you know, or you've been invited to a party. And there's not really too many options if you're coming through a residential neighborhood like this to see it. So that's why we do our neighborhood checkups. Arches, beams, exposed. That is Tudor style. Very popular here. That is an old home. A lot of these homes are well taken care of, but old. Look at this. They got a roundabout driveway here. Whee! And you can drive through the archway of the home. That's a beautiful big old home right there. Wow. Colby, good to have you on the stream. Nice to have you here. Yep. Big old sidewalks. These aren't too big. These are pretty skinny, but at least we have sidewalks. There's a few areas where we had no sidewalks. I was like, what do I do? So we'll head on over to East and West Boulevard, which is just a few more blocks in. Again, if you haven't hit that like button, do hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. Yeah, if you want to donate to the channel, you can hit the $sign during any of the live streams, send us a super chat or super sticker. Or if you're watching the recording afterwards, you can hit the heart sign with a dollar on it and send us a super. We are in the Kerrisdale neighborhood, folks, doing our neighborhood checkup. And the first thing we're really doing is following these retails, or going through the housing on over here, because this is primarily a residential neighborhood. But a few people wanted to check this out. Lynn was one of our regular viewers, especially on Asif's channel. Was also interested in seeing the Kerrisdale neighborhood. Lynn's on vacation right now, but this is when we were able to get down. So hopefully Lynn will be able to go through the recording later and check out some of the homes. And my reasons of neighborhood checkup, you're not going to come down here. Like, this is the only time I'm probably going to come down here. You know, it's just not, like, it's not entertaining. Like, there's no cafe I can go into. A 1 to 6 people living in them. Okay, which would be a bigger family if you have 6. Okay, mainly a 1 to 4 people. And there's another one of the 49 buses right there, heading along 49th Avenue here. There's Tudor home. Big hedgerow. There's the entrance right there. Into a beautiful home. Beautiful, beautiful home. Ziggy, nice area. Yeah, it's got. Oh, I can smell like fresh lumber over here. Freshly cut lumber. New home right here. This is Cypress Street, so we're close to the boulevard. We're almost at the boulevard. East and West Boulevard, or just the east side of the boulevard and the west side of the boulevard. It's part of it's what Arbutus Street turns into when you get down here in the southern part of Vancouver. Kerrisdale used to be part of West Point Grey, beautiful home. Or not West Point Grey, but there used to be a township called Point Grey that was really the west side of Vancouver. And that amalgamated with Vancouver, as well as South Vancouver. So Sunsets, a lot of East Vancouver, that type of thing. It's part of South Vancouver. All kind of amalgamated together into the City of Vancouver. So Kerrisdale here in the south is, yeah. It's an interesting neighborhood. Oh, here we are right here. Here's the school. It's one of the local schools in the neighborhood here. This is Maple Grove Elementary. Nice big green fields. Let's keep strolling here. So we're just crossing Maple Street. Ooh, there's another lot combination on over here. Looks like they're gonna build bring some more buildings in here. Let's show you off what's going on over here. They got a redevelopment on both sides of the street here. Okay, so rezoning application over there. It looks for a 5 or 6 story tower. And then over here, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 in a penthouse. Right there is another development application right here. So, looks like an apartment building they're going to build down here. Looks like they bought up a series of homes and they're going to combine all the lots together. Here's one of them. Like the spider right here too. I don't think anyone lives here anymore. And this lot as well. Like this home is not well taken care of. Like there's moss growing on the roof and everything. And then right next door to it, on this side, this home is like well taken care of on over here. The steps are a little beaten, but well taken care of. People still live in that one. So they're gonna put those 2 lots together and they're gonna build an apartment building there. That'll be interesting. Then eventually these other homes around here will also go and become apartment buildings as well. Yeah. They're gonna make condos. That's not a bad thing. Actually, they're gonna make apartments. They're not gonna make condos. Not making homes people can buy and live in for their lives. No, they're making apartments where they want to take money from you every month. That's what they're doing. Such is life, eh? Such is life. Yep. Here we are, West and East Boulevard. And the Arbutus Greenway. Yep. We need more apartments here. We need people to live here. Oh, this is so interesting, so interesting. So we've come to like the southern part of the main retail strip on over here now. It really runs up here on East and West Boulevard. East Boulevard below 41st is not as busy. There's a few like cultural centers and maybe a doctor's office, something like that. But across the street here, below these condos on over here, there's Save On Foods. So it's pretty cool to see. There's a pharmacy for the Save On Foods there. And you can see the condos up top. And then you just go into more right on over here. Across the street, right here, they're also doing a land assembly. So they're starting to combine lots on the other side as well. So they can build another tower down there. So more of what is right here is coming to this direct area here, especially along this route. You can see the bus shelter right on over there too. Right? So all of these condominiums are gonna hug the Arbutus Greenway all the way up to, and then this will also connect you with Arbutus Street. West Boulevard turns into Arbutus Street. So we're just waiting across the street here. Just a few more seconds. Queen, good to have you. Yeah, we're on our neighborhood checkup. We're over in Kerrisdale right now. How often do you come to Kerrisdale? Not often as well. We're in the south of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. A lot of single-family dwelling homes and condominiums and townhouses, all that type of stuff. Very interesting, very much more affluent neighborhood, but not everyone here is affluent. So, some people just kind of got the luck of the draw and they bought things here. Because again, this wasn't a desirable neighborhood way back in the day, but it's been a desirable neighborhood for probably a good solid 100 years now. This is like the neighborhood that some Vancouverites, especially people of my complexion, unfortunately choose to aspire to try to live to. This is like the aspirational neighborhood right here. Here's the Save On Foods right on over here. There's the big logo right there for you. So we got the old McGee grocers. So apparently there was a McGee grocer here back in the day, so they kept the sign. That's interesting. There's the entrance right there. It's the Save On Foods. So they also got a Starbucks in there, and they got a little kitchen area too with like ready-made foods and stuff like that. So you can head on in there and check that out. But yeah, howdy folks. A few other people who joined the stream. We're here on our neighborhood checkup here in the Kerrisdale neighborhood. The dollar store is right here, just quietly right here. Okay, look, no big sign. So it looks like the entrance is up ahead, but this is part of Dollarama right here, and it runs all the way along here for a little bit. We'll find the main entrance. Where's the main entrance to Dollarama? They have one down here. There it is right there. So you can see the Dollarama banner here on the window, the dollar signs there. Okay, but again, like, you come on over here and no big sign. Okay, it's just a couple doors and then you're in Dollarama right there, but no big sign, nothing glaring. Big Dollarama like you'd see at other places. Yeah, pretty discreet, pretty discreet. So it's interesting when you can start to make some of these observations. A dollar store in that area, I know. Oh my gosh, affluent people need shower curtains too. Who would have known? Who would have known? Here's some of the older apartment buildings right here. This is 47. So there is across the street some of the businesses that you'll find on the other side of the strip here. Okay, so academies, there's an insurance building on over there too that I can see. There's Oak West Insurance on over there. Okay. And then over on this side, they're gonna have more of the groceries, the food, the dollar stores, especially in the new condominiums that will frequently use those places. Yep. Frequently use those places. Just passing one of those galleries on over here. That was a new Dollarama. There is a big sign, but you walked under it. Oh, okay. Well, then I can't see it from where I am. Thanks for pointing that out, Luis. Yeah, very cool, very cool. Where do I go from here? Oh no. Yeah, so this neighborhood, you can see just how much it's changing. Wow. That's where the rich shop for presents for their staff. Ah! So we got across the street here. There's no sidewalk here. Or did they build like a little... Oh, no, they built a little coned off area.
You see the curb to the sidewalk? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're definitely doing some construction right on over here. We're good. Nick. Oh, you guys are having a good conversation. That's awesome. Good to see. Here's West 45th. Ooh, these are going to be interesting storefronts. Look at that right there. Wow, it looks very nice. They're all going to have like these arches. This is West Boulevard and West 45th Ave. And that's the power center right on over there. So that's where the electricity is made here in the neighborhood, right here. They try to make it into a building that'll somewhat blend into the neighborhood. And it always seems to stick out like a sore thumb though, to be honest with you. Okay, just coming through. So we're now into like the way more retail area. You can start to see the signs popping up on the street here. Okay. For the different businesses that are over here. Hair salons. There's a chat time over here. Oh, there's a chat time. We can get drinks and stuff like that. A West Point Cycles right here. You'll see them on West 10th Avenue. You'll also see them on 2nd Avenue at 2nd and 2nd and Main. And you can see right on over here, just the neighborhood that you're in here. Nice little restaurant on over here. Not sure if it's Chinese, okay, or something else. Most of the time it's Chinese. It's Southern delicacy. Looks very much Chinese. Okay. That definitely looks Chinese right there. You got steamed Shanghai pork soup dumpling that screams Chinese. Looks good. They're not open right now. Got a Chico down here too. This is designer resale right on over here. And we got a Chico as well as the Sandel. Look at this Sandel restaurant right here. That's cool, that's interesting. Nice little Korean restaurant here in the neighborhood. We got an old grocer over here, but it's not open right now. What happened to the grocer? Why is it not open? So interesting to see the different neighborhoods that are here. And the different parts of the neighborhoods that are here. Mm-hmm. What time is it? 5:19. Oh, it's open till 9. It's the BTT Cafe right on over here too. You get some soup in there and stuff like that. It's more than just a cafe. Oh, there's a Maku Tea here. Can I actually get into this Maku Tea? We're at a Maku Tea and it's not busy. Over here on West Boulevard. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's chill. Let's look at what we're gonna order. Keep the camera out of the people. Brown sugar bubble latte. That sounds good. That sounds good. Look at the top 10 over here too. Look at, like, we're next to King of Mango smoothie. Bobo strawberry smoothie. Chocolate tiramisu. Bubble milk tea. Okay, that's awesome. Hey, I'll keep the camera on my face. Okay, awesome. Can I actually get the King of Mango smoothie? No, just that. Thank you. Thank you. Can I get a receipt? Awesome. Thank you. So we're getting the King of Mango smoothie. We'll find out what the King of Mango smoothie is. I can take a picture over here. Look at this. They have a seat right here too. See? See, I was actually in a Maku Tea. This is a good spot on over here because I'm also by a fan, so you can hear the fan, kind of muffles the sound. Yeah, I was trying to get into Maku Tea for a while now on Robson Street and over on I was over on Wellington Street, Wellington and the Kingsway, and I couldn't even get into one there. There was a lineup. There's always a lineup at these places. But when you come into Kerrisdale, that's sometimes when you can get away from the lineups on over here and come to some of these chains that are down here. So I'm just excited. So this is I'm pretty stoked right now to be able to come on down here. It looks like the orders are starting to come through. Okay. Where's mine? Where did I put mine? I put mine somewhere. I'm wondering if we have like order numbers or anything like that. Order number order number 6 and stuff. Yeah, I'm order 169. Ooh. So yeah, it's just nice to be here. Oh, it's starting to fill up here too. So this is like this phenomenon. I just found the Maku Tea at the perfect time because there's more people coming in now. Yeah, I've never had Maku Tea, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see what it's all about. Just getting I was filming earlier for you guys, making a few vids. Yeah, so had to switch to my backup battery. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked too. So yeah, we'll just sit here and we'll wait, and then we'll get our drink and we'll head on out and we'll check out more. So welcome. A few other people have joined the stream. We're over here at Maku Tea in Kerrisdale, and we're just waiting for our bubble tea right on over here. We're gonna get a King of Mango smoothie. So I don't know. We'll find out as we go what it tastes like, and just excited to try something from this establishment here. Because everywhere else, oh my gosh, yeah. There's a lineup starting here too. Whenever you come to these places, there is generally usually a lineup, and I just caught it at the one time when they had a little bit of a break. So yeah. Did you eat anything yet? No, I had breakfast and lunch, but I haven't had any dinner or anything yet. I could go for some food, but there's a few more restaurants up the strip too. So, but yeah, definitely have to check this place out first. Yeah, there was like one person in here when I walked in here, or three people. One person with their drink, two people getting their drink. And now there must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like there's a line out the door here now. So yeah, this place gets busy fast. Yeah, the lineup is starting again. We'll see if it lasts. Yeah, so we're just waiting right now. They're working hard. Shouldn't take too much longer, but it does take time. Maybe that's what makes Maku Tea so, maybe it's because they're slow. It takes them longer to make their drinks. They're like a slow bubble tea, as opposed to Peanuts. Like, I remember going to Peanuts on Sunday with Asif over in the Richmond Public Market, and like, we literally had our drink within, my drink within like 2 minutes. She just kind of made it, came up, popped out. They got like a well-oiled machine over there. So, yeah. That's nice, but yeah, it's super packed in here. It is definitely super packed. Okay. So yeah, I love coming in places like this and checking them out, seeing what the local bubble tea is. So yeah, we're just waiting for it right here. We're over here on West Boulevard.
168, 169.
Oh, that's mine. 169's me. Thank you very much. You can see how crowded it is here. Wow.
Sorry, please wait through.
It's a crowded place right now.
Oh wait, me too. Like, is it less like 7?
There you go. You can see some of the people in here. Just absolutely started to explode with business. Wow. Okay, so this is the king. This is Maku Tea. I haven't had Maku Tea yet. And this is the king of mango smoothies. Like, look at the jelly that's in here at the bottom. And then there's mango in here too. This is awesome. It's like coconut milk in it too. Stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they call the king. The king of mango smoothies. That was pretty good. It was very, very fruity. It was exactly what I want. Not something like super hot. Still bubble tea enough that you have to eat your drink. And the glass is very, very nice too. Very, very nice. Wonder what's in here. It's like different layers to it. It's not very sweet. No, they're really letting the coconut milk and the fruit be the flavor. Yeah, it's not an overly sugary one too. No, not at all. Here's the community center over here. So this is the community center over here at Carisdale. Okay. This is where they used to have the Point Grey City Hall, as well as a jail and everything else. They got a little library right on over there in the windows. There's the VPL right there for you. There's the library. This is the community center right on over here. There's the entranceway to the community center right there. And they also have a little Inukshuk. This is from, I believe, the Olympics. So when Vancouver had the Olympics, they brought a little Inukshuk down here to Kerrisdale and put up a Inukshuk here too. Very interesting. Hey, good to see you. Getting nosy. Yeah, it's really nice though. It really is. I'm enjoying it. So there's a reason, like, it's just chock food. There's a reason they get busy. It's chock full of jelly and like fresh mango. And so what they're doing is like, the other one I was recommended was try their mango drinks, try their strawberry drinks, or try their tiramisu. So I might try their tiramisu next time. But yeah, Maku Tea. Awesome, just awesome. No complaints here. It's just like a mouthful of fruit. Almost all fruit. Wild. Wild. So there's the library entrance right there in the community center. And then it looks like they got an arena back here too. We're on the back side of the retail strip over here. Yeah, in the arena right now it looks like they're doing some dance classes or something. Over here you can see some of the apartments that are over here too. Okay, there's a lot of UBC students that will live on this area because the number 4 will take them all the way up to UBC here. Brooke, good to see you on the stream. Yeah, nice to have you here. Look here on the stream. Here's one of the bigger buildings. So when you get up to this retail area here, this is where you get these bigger apartment buildings, and these will become more prevalent over here over time. but it's gonna take a while. That's a good price too. Oh. Yeah, it's more like a jelly than anything else. It's gonna take me a while to drink this. I never thought like Maku Tea would be this hard to drink. And this is a good thing. Yeah. It's just like you slurp a big mouth of fruit. And we're at U Street here. Look at all this. All of these bigger towers on over here. More of the towers right there. You can see how this is starting to become like the more urbanized area right on over here. A lot of these are apartment buildings. Again, catering to anyone who wants to live here but just rent. There's a nice big park back here behind the library. Kerrisdale reminds me of my ex-boyfriend, so I avoid Kerrisdale. Ah! Brooke's got history here. Very old, rich, sleepy Vancouver vibes. Brooke, I would agree with you 100%. 100%. There is some parts of this neighborhood where there are just no sidewalks. The sidewalks just disappear. You know where the sidewalks are? On the other side of the street. In the lower class neighborhood, as some people will say. Okay? Marpole. I'm just like, wow. Wow. So thank you, Marpole, for having sidewalks. That's awesome. Okay. Kerrisdale, you can continue to do you with no sidewalks. That's perfectly fine too. If you don't want them, that's your choice. It's your neighborhood. But it's definitely an observation to make in some parts of the neighborhood. Very, very nice people here. I'm on Vine Street. Really giving you a sense of the different apartments. These are old apartment buildings here that we're walking through right now. What a neighborhood. What a neighborhood. Brooks Lake, my drink looks yummy. Yeah, I've never had Maku Tea before, so I'm having it now. I came to the Carisdale one and I looked in and there was like 3 people in there and I was like, okay, this is my time to get Maku Tea. There was no lineup and I finally got it. And then I realized that I was very, very lucky because at that very moment, there formed a line at Maku Tea again. It's like ramen dambo. These places just constantly have lines. It's fascinating to see. But yeah, I feel very fortunate to have this milk tea in my hand right now, which is really just almost like totally a gelatinous, like it's just full of mango. Just mango. Ziggy's like, I miss Vancouver. Thanks for these walks. Yeah, walking is just the way I get around. It's not like I'm not trying to make like a specific walking video anymore. I used to do that. We're trying to break it up a little bit more, make it a little more guidey. Give you a few more facts in the neighborhood and stuff like that. Make it a little more active instead of passive viewing. So when I turn the camera on my face, that makes it more active for you folks. That's the psychology there. I talk to the camera, I talk through the camera to you. A little more interactive. I'm across the street here. As the psychologists say. You can agree or disagree with that. And that right there. Nice tennis courts. We're over at Elm Park.
We're going to August, and it's down like on like Fur and 6th Ave.
But appreciate the views. Appreciate the views. Look at this tennis court. This is so nicely kept. Real nets here. Some parts of Vancouver are just like Toronto. The nets are just like chainmail fence. There's the lawn bowling club. Look at that green. Look at that green right there. Wow. Wow. So yeah, thank you guys for coming on the neighborhood checkup here. We're still going to be on our neighborhood checkup for a little bit longer here. We're over here right now at the top of Kerrisdale now. We're going to mainly stick around this area in the park and then on over to the main retail strip now too, which also borders with Arbutus Ridge and Shaughnessy. There's the lawn bowling club right there building. Very cool. Look at this lawn bowling club. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And of course we're checking out Kerrisdale here. Like you could see my face when I walked into the Maku Tea here. I just feel a little bit like an outsider because I am. But I didn't have any problem ordering or anything like that. Like no one gave me a hassle about that. So, and that's the charm of Kerrisdale. People will sometimes recognize. They recognize that people do come into the neighborhood to check it out, see what it's about, and just enjoy it too. It's not just for the people that live here, but the people that live here definitely pay for it. Kerrisdale Little League plays out here. Very, very competitive team. They're trying to make it to the nationals, Little League internationals too. Just like the team that plays out of the Hillcrest Center. Baseball is a big deal over here, even though we don't have like a baseball team. That's a Major League Baseball team. We do have the Canadians, which is the league down below the National League for Major League Baseball and stuff like that. But yeah, no big team ourselves. Elm Park, nice park. Yeah, all these buildings have like fancy names. This one's like Savoy Towers. Welcome to the Savoy Towers, where you'll live in a life of luxury. It's a rental building, so. But rents on over here, they can go anywhere from like $1,800 for a basement suite with big balconies like this, it can go up to like $3,000-$4,000 for some of the rents on over here. This is probably about 26 to 28 though. Right here. And it might be cheaper right now. We're having a little slump in the rentals, but look at those huge balconies, yeah. So these are probably a little bit more. And look who just came back into the chats, Christine. I furnished early with dinner. I had some noodles. Oh, that's awesome. I love noodles. Noodles are great. I had noodles yesterday. So let's head on up to the main retail strip here. And this is the far north section of Kerrisdale we're in right now. So as you can see down by Fraser River Park, it's very much more for the affluent people. And then over here, well, you still might have money living over here. Probably less affluent people living in the apartment buildings and the condominiums here. Probably still with a good amount of money. Good amount of money. Yeah, Carisdale be expensive for what it is. West End, you get like the same prices, but way better area. In the West End and livability. Yeah, the West End, you got like major grocery stores. Like you have a good grocery store over here in Kerrisdale, but it's a little bit more sleepy. You're near the downtown in the West End too. So this side, Arbutus Ridge. Okay, this side right here, Kerrisdale. So we're on the Kerrisdale side, but this is the northern border right on over here. 41st. So when you come to the Kerrisdale retail area, it's all Kerrisdale. Okay? But if you want to talk technically about where the border of the actual neighborhood is, it's on this side of the street, the south side of 41st Avenue. So, yeah. So, there's a lot of different restaurants and shops along this place. So, it's good to check out the neighborhood. So, let's go and let's see what else is available on over here, particularly this side of the street. Yeah. Brooke's absolutely right about that. Brooke's right on point. It's a good neighborhood though. But you're definitely paying a premium. Look at these nice vehicles here. These are not cheap vehicles. Again, well, a lot of people will go and tell you that Shaughnessy is the most affluent neighborhood in all of Vancouver. It's not. It's not Kerrisdale either. But both of them are very close. The most affluent neighborhood in Vancouver is West Point Grey. West Point Grey. You can really see like there's a strong culture here. I'm not sure if that's Korean or if that's Japanese or Chinese letters. Looks more Chinese to me. Zhuge also is, but like the schools there, I always had friends, especially in some of my friends who are in the Asian community, and they would send their kids to these schools just to make them study better. Actually raise the kids' confidence, which is actually pretty cool to see, especially if they're struggling with something like math or something like that. Very, very cool. My sister, back when she was a kid, got into one of these schools too. Okay. It was English focused, but it was one of our Canadian Asian family friends that got her in. She was struggling with math, and in junior high school, and really got her up to snuff. So, and really good to see these schools here. But yeah, definitely a thing that you'll see more often in Pan Asian community, and that's why you see those letters above the door too. So nice little business concept. Let's cross the street here. Let's keep going. Just passing the CIBC bank right here. If you are someone who does do banking here in Canada, Kerrisdale is a great place to come and do banking, because you got Scotiabank down here, you got TD Bank down here, you got CIBC down here, you got Royal Bank somewhere around here, all within this neighborhood. So very accessible, very accessible. Legato Cafe introducing Thai food, new menu, new hours. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. What have they got here? Today's dinner special. Oh, that's good. Pad Thai with chicken, pork, tofu, served with 2 spring rolls and a side salad for $13.99. Interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm really intrigued. Hey, good to see you. Nice to have you on the screen. Hey, do I order first?
Yeah, if you are ready, then you can order.
Yeah. Can I actually, I was just going to sit outside.
Sure.
Okay, so can I get, you had the Pad Thai advertised outside?
Sure, so you want the Sockeye Special?
Yeah, the Pad Thai Special with beef.
And how spicy?
You can make it medium.
Medium?
Yeah.
Sure, would you like to take any drink with it, or?
Well, I just stopped by and picked up this already, but what's available here?
We can do like coffees if you want, like coffee. Coffee.
You got like you got iced coffees and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, if I can get an ice mocha with it too.
Ice mocha?
Yeah.
So you want small or large?
A large ice mocha. That'll be nice on the way home.
That's gonna be $20.30.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit outside.
Sure, sir, I can bring it to you.
Thank you very much. It's appreciated. Can I get the receipt?
Of course, sir. You want the itemized one, or?
No, I just need it with the dollar amount. It's for the tax guy.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's go sit outside where the stream quality will be a little better. Oh, it's a push. Okay, that's good. There we go. Oh, that one's wobbly. Let's find one that doesn't wobble. Oh, up here. There, yeah, that's not wobbly. There we go. There we go. That's good. And you got the streetscape in the back there. That's even better. Yeah, so we're at Legato Cafe here. It's a Thai cafe. They got all the regular like drinks here, Americano, all that type of stuff. I'm getting an iced mocha. They can do it hot or iced. Okay. Nice little place to come to. Yeah. Just checking out one of the cafes. So Canadian Dairy. Or Diary. Good to see you. Yeah. Good to have you on the stream. Yeah. Get a little drink while we're here too. Have some pad thai. Enjoy ourselves. And we can see the busyness over here too. They got like these biodegradable straws here from Maku Tea, but these are like high quality. That's good. Oh yeah, it looks like I've gone to... Okay, so I had to get through... I had for the Maku Tea, there's a whole bunch of fruit and jelly here. And I had to get through it before I got to here, where there's a little more smoothie. And then there's more jelly at the bottom. It's an adventure and a half. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So it's good to see a Canadian dairy that came on the stream. Yeah, there's lots of banks on this stretch, Ziggy. Oh, Justin and Christine had a chat. Okay, that's cool. That's good to see. Yeah, so we're gonna have some beef pad thai from the Legato Cafe on over here. Again, it's a Thai food, kind of Western cafe. They're mixing the two together. Like you can walk in there and there's like some Thai sweets, and then there's also like carrot cake there. So it's very interesting to see. Yeah, we'll see what their pad thai is like. I don't think I've had Thai on my channel ever. No, I've had pud pad thai on Asif's Friday Fried Chicken walks when we went to the Ambleside neighborhood in West Vancouver. But yeah, no, I haven't had it here. Yeah, Vanya, good to see ya. Yeah, we're out here. We're doing our neighborhood checkup over here in Kerrisdale, and this is like the end of our trip right on over here. So Kerrisdale is a lot of residential. So we went through some. We started off in the Fraser River Park, okay, and that was a beautiful place to be. And then we walked through some very affluent areas for quite a while, checking out different places. We checked out another park, okay. And then we came on up here, and now we are on over here, checking out the main retail area. This place is vastly different. And you get like a small town feel here, but you definitely, if you walk all the way from the south all the way up to here, oh my gosh, like you feel like you're in more urban now. Yeah, we're over here at the Legato Cafe, and we're getting some pad thai right now. They're cooking it up for us right now. So yeah, we're gonna have some pad some pad thai. And pad thai is it's like a noodle dish that they serve on over here. Yeah, so or they serve in Thailand all over the place, and we're gonna have it right here too. Saw where the loggers work. Yeah, we did down at the Fraser River. Yeah, yes we did. So I'm gonna look up what pad thai is right now for you. Okay, give me a sec here. Just turning on the hotspot so we can use the secure channel. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's look up what is pad thai. Okay, so I'm just gonna read what the description for pad thai is right now. Yeah, pad thai is stir-fried rice noodle dish that's one of Thailand's most famous and beloved national dishes. So it's one of the national dishes too. It is a harmonious blend of sweet, sour, salty, and savory flavors, especially with the different ingredients. They'll put tamarind sauce in some of them, fish sauce. Okay, so you get flat rice noodles, you get a protein, Shrimp, chicken, or tofu are normal, but they're also serving beef over here. Like if an area, like a Thai restaurant will use the food that's around them too. And then the sauce, it comes with tamarind paste, fish sauce, palm sugar, brown sugar, if that's what you're using. Okay, and then that really brings the sweet, sour, and salty together. Okay. Oh my gosh, thank you very much. So this comes with it.
Yes, so it comes with the.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna live stream and just showing this off to people. Very, very cool. Very cool. Okay, guys, I paid like $13 for this deal. Asif, yeah, good to see you. They just brought me this. This is part of the deal. Okay, it was $13.99. Look what they just brought me. Look at that. I think I might need to get some chopsticks. Or a knife or a fork, whatever is available. Can I get some cutlery? Cutlery or chopsticks? Chopsticks works too. I like chopsticks. They're getting them for me right away. That's good service. Thank you. That helps. Appreciate it. We got chopsticks. It's the one thing you forgot. I don't have a problem with that. Staff, there's a few staff in there. There's not a lot. It's not packed. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so I got the drink too. Okay, so it came to $20, but this and the pad thai that's gonna come, $13.99. $13.99. Wow. Wow. That was resting streamer face. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like a nice little salad here too, eh? Not complicated. Okay? Just nice ranch. Okay? Lettuce and carrots. And the carrots are sweet. Very, very tasty actually. Very simple, very plain. Not difficult to make. But it's easier to like make the salad fancier and then it starts to taste bad. It's nice. Very, very creamy. That's really good. Very, very nice. So this is like the sweet, this is like the fish sauce here, I'm guessing. Let's just get our fingers into it. Oh my god. So, there's the food right there. Just take one of these, put it in the fish sauce. Okay? That is just good. That is just good. Look at all of that. That is so tasty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's real crunchy. That's it. Real crunchy. Real crunchy. Trojan, good to see you. Nice to have you here. Oh wow. Guys, that was so good. I got a bit of food on my shorts, but not a big deal. I don't think anyone will notice. Just a sign of good food. Yeah. They also gave me this right here. Look at this right here. Okay, they're still cooking up the pad thai inside. This is an ice mocha. Oh, it's good. You get the nice chocolatey flavor in there, but you can taste the espresso. It's a sign of a nice iced mocha. Mm-hmm. Very good. Very, very nice to have. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's people outside on the patios here for us. We're going to keep the camera on me though, okay? And there's people inside too. This place is packed. It's not like full, but like there's a lot of people over here right now. Pretty cool, especially for a day like today. Mm-hmm. I think it's Wednesday over here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, never had Thai on the channel. Had Thai lots of times. Oh yeah, Justin was like, that alone would be $19.95 in a high-end resto. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Justin's right on point there. That's the thing. Along this strip here, you'll find some places that are fairly expensive, but a lot of the restaurants on this strip are quite reasonable over here on the north side of the Kerrisdale neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And that's why it's a big draw for families to come on over here. It's away from the craziness of the downtown core and some of the problems that you'll get that leak over from the downtown east side and the downtown. You can bring your family over here. You're not going to see any kind of weird things over here. It's also very popular because it's very affordable for the university students as well. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. That salad alone was delicious.
Thank you so
It was
much.
so simple, but so good.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. That's the pad thai right there. I try to be all fancy. I can't be all fancy right now. I was trying to like Hold on, guys. Let me turn it around. I was trying to give those guys privacy. I was like trying to squeeze the lime. I couldn't quite bend my hand properly with the gimbal in it. Guys. So awesome. So ridiculously awesome. Okay. So when you have pad thai, normally you mix it up. And so that's what I'm doing right now, just mixing it up. Mixing the bean sprouts in, the carrots in. Okay. And that's the thing about Thai cuisine as well as Vietnamese cuisine too, which is close to another country close to Thailand. Okay, we get both diaspora groups over here. The Vietnamese diaspora group is a little larger than the Thai diaspora group. The Thai diaspora group in Vancouver is a little more quiet, but you'll find them in all the major neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, and we've mixed it up now. So now we can enjoy it. Take a look at this. Take a look at this right here. That's awesome. That's awesome. Look at this. Let's get a little bit of noodle, a little bit of beef. Okay. There we go. Beef. It just likes the food too. It's got good taste. It's just a nice pad thai. I wouldn't say it's like over the top. Okay. It's definitely got some medium heat to it. Definitely got some medium heat to it. Yeah, Lewis is right. There's been a lot of wasps around lately. Yeah. Brooke pointed that out to me when we were in the downtown east side for the Powell Street Festival. And they were going around and spraying for the wasps. It's just part of living in Vancouver in the summertime. One thing you can do if you want to deal with wasps, especially if you have them in your apartment balcony or, if you have a back porch or something like that, is you can just get like a little cup of honey and you can put it away from where you're sitting and the wasps will be attracted to the honey and they'll leave you alone. It's like buying off the wasps. They're really going for the sugar in the food, so Lewis is right about that. Is it just me, or does that portion look slightly smaller? This is a huge portion, guys. This is a huge portion. It's just a smaller bowl. Usually they serve those giant bowls. This is a decent portion. Yeah, sometimes you gotta buy off the wasps to get them to leave you alone. A cup of honey works. It really does. Like you just put out a little shot glass. They'll just sit there all day. This is like comfort. This is just comfort. Yeah, usually in Vancouver they have these big ramen bowls that they serve things in. No big ramen bowl here. Okay? It's a Thai place though too, so they're not gonna have a ramen bowl. Yeah, this is a big serving. This is about the same size as Acid would serve me at home, and he wants to make sure I'm fed so I don't complain. I really like the big amount of carrots and bean sprouts too. Yeah, that's what I really like about like Thai food and Vietnamese food. A lot of vegetables. Really, really good. Really, really good. And this is cool. Like you can come to Cafe Legato here and you can have like you can just have a cafe experience, or you can come here and have like a Thai restaurant experience too. Either way, Justin, with the plate with the spring rolls and the salad, I'm really starting to get full. But yeah. This is the other thing. Like I wanted to show you, like we walked all the way from the south, past some very affluent homes. When you come up here to this strip, right here on the street, you can get some good value for money. It's really good to see. Really good to see. This is on point pad thai. Okay. A very on point pad thai. Yeah. It's really, really good. It really is really good. Wow. Wow. Yeah, the Falberg's just down the street too. That's okay. We walked into two places over here, so I was able to show you guys some of the food and some of the deals that you can get here. Like on this strip right here, further down past East Boulevard, there's nice little Thai restaurants and sushi restaurants too. Yeah, I think there's a Taiwanese restaurant over there too that serves fried chicken. There's also a London Drugs, and that's all on the Kerrisdale Neighbourhood side of the Kerrisdale retail strip that we're on. Yeah, but again, this retail strip borders with two other neighborhoods. This is just a really good pad thai. Yeah, I would say for like the stuff that we got, nah. I would definitely say my favorite part of the neighborhood checkup though was starting over in Fraser River Park. That's just like a beautiful, nice little place to go. Nice little recreational area to visit. That was good. That was really good. That shows you a little bit of Kerrisdale. Okay, so we actually paid for everything already. Okay, so we can just get up and go. And that's awesome. So we were over here at Cafe Legato, right there. Legato Cafe, so awesome. Okay, again, here's the deal right on over here. Okay, I saw this, I was like, pad thai with chicken, pork, or tofu. I didn't even see the 2 spring rolls and side salad. Okay, but all for $13.99, all of it. So you get your side or your appetizers with your pad thai. That was delicious. We have been spoiled today. Okay. Legato Cafe, I would definitely give them for the deal. It's around a 9 for going out of 10. The pad thai was around a 7. You could still elevate it. I have had better, but a 7's like right on point, solid pad thai. If you're in the neighborhood and you're craving pad thai, go for it. It was really delicious. And so definitely enjoyed the food. And I love the freshness, so much vegetables there too. So this is 41st Ave here. And we're over here on the Kerrisdale retail strip. So across the street, that's Arbutus Ridge. Once you pass East and West Boulevard, it's Shaughnessy on the other side of the street. But over here, this whole retail strip is Kerrisdale. On this side right here. There we go. And you can see there's people out here just chilling out, living their lives, doing their thing. Frank, nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, we're over here in Kerrisdale right now. Good to have you on the strip. Yeah, we're just finishing up our neighborhood checkup. And so we started all the way over in the Fraser River Park, and then, worked our way up through Kerrisdale, showing off what Kerrisdale has to offer. There's a whole lot of affluent homes. Nothing wrong with that. And just stating what it is. And you can see there's lots of people out here on the strip. Nice neighborhood to be in. Moore's Bakery is right here. It's a bakery, so it's not going to be open right now, but this is like legendary right here. And that's a place you go to in the morning time. Bakeries are always morning. Asa was like, I'm going to do a bakery stream. I was like, okay, you can go to the Chinese bakeries, but after the Chinese bakeries, where are you gonna go? And they close early, but yeah, we're over here in Carisdale right now. Good to have you on the stream. Yeah, such a nice neighborhood. This is New Tea right here. This place will get busy too. Sometimes this place will get just as busy as Maku Tea. So, and then look at this right here. Okay, this is Neptune. Right down here. This is where you get your Lazy Susans. And these guys are gonna give you like, they have like stir-fried crab for $39. They're a little more affluent, but $39. Okay. And look what they're advertising outside here. 3-course king crab special. $298 each. Okay. So not cheap. Not cheap. Not a bad thing. They're offering king crab. That's quite expensive. Very, very, yeah, it's a dangerous job to get king crabs. They get a lot of danger pay, those fishermen. There's Carisdale right there. Welcome to Kerrisdale sign. You can see how the welcome to Kerrisdale sign's not on that side because this is technically Arbutus Ridge. This is Shaughnessy. Okay. But on this side of the street, the south side of West 41st and East and West Boulevard, we're currently in Kerrisdale. So we get the welcome to Kerrisdale sign here. Pretty cool, eh? Pretty cool. What a day, what a day. There's Honolulu Cafe. They're closed right now too, but it's good to see them. I love me a Honolulu Cafe, and look what's right above that. Another school right there, a tutoring center. That one's called Premier International. Very cool, very cool. Looks like it's catered towards the Asian community. Whatever's gonna make money, you know. Oh, they got a welcome to Kerrisdale sign there too. Okay. And we're just gonna come on over here and line up with everyone else. Okay. So we're gonna wait for the bus too. So anyways, folks, that's been our stream. So yeah, I've shown you parts. You can check out the rest of the retail strip yourself. Okay, you can come on down to the neighborhood and do that. But thanks for coming along on the stream today. This has been your neighborhood checkup with Jerome Forestwood, and we checked out the Kerrisdale neighborhood today, all the way from Fraser River Park and all the way up to here. So good to have you on the stream. Nice to have you here. Okay, so thanks for coming along, and just remember to share, like, and subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. Okay. You guys have a good day. See ya. Bye.